WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
This build gets some crazy comps, man. We got shades of Kobe Bryant, Anthony Edwards, and Zach LaVine. Go ahead and like up the video and subscribe right now before we get even into the video, man. But all right, let's get right into it. So with this build, we are going with a shooting guard, and we're going to talk about these body settings. We got 6'6", 215 pounds, a 7-foot wingspan, and for the body shape, I went with compact, man. All right, let's get into the attributes on this build. So first things first, close shot. We're going to take this up to an 80, and really we just doing this so we get as many finishing badges as possible, man. We're going to take the driving layup up to an 81. The driving dunk, we're going to take this up to a 95. And I know one more point would get us that Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, but gold is just fine. And then we're gonna take the standing dunk up to an 85. And this will give you the ability to do some standing dunks. I don't personally do that, but you can if you want to. And in tier 3, you see we have limitless takeoff, posterizer, and slithery all on gold. We are actually going to be able to get all of those badges as long as you have already done your rebirth quest. And you can put on a couple extra badges, you'll be able to take advantage of that as well. Now for the 3-point shot, we're not going to make any build that's lacking in shooting unless it's just a straight up like inside big or a straight up slasher. But this build can actually do a little bit of everything. We got an 81 3-point shot, which will give you gold catch and shoot, a 70 for the mid-range. We're going to do the same thing for the free throw. We're going to take this up to a 71. And just make sure if you're not great at shooting free throws that you try to make your builds with at least a 70. It'll make you more consistent than, you know what I'm saying, trying to just figure out the timing on something. Just put it up to a 70 at least, and then you'll be able to hit those free throws more consistently. Now, all right, we're gonna take this passing accuracy up to a 75, and this is probably the lowest I would have it on any of the like guard positions. So the 1 or the 2, this is probably the highest, the lowest that I would have pass accuracy. We're gonna take this ball handle up to an 85, so we can unlock stuff like quick first step, clamp breaker, stuff like that. And then the speed with ball, we're gonna go ahead and take this up to an 80, man. You do need some speed with ball on this build because this is a slasher build. You gotta create that separation and then just keep it pushing. Now for the interior defense, we're gonna take this up to a 43. We really don't care much about interior defense. This is more so just for the badge count. And then we got an 80 for the perimeter defense. And we're gonna take the steal up to an 85, man. And this will have you with the ability to get a silver glove. And if you've been playing this game, you know steals are actually super overpowered. And if you choose to use silver glove, you got to put a little extra badges in the defense because we only get 15. But if you choose to use silver glove, you'll also be able to get some steals on this build. Now take the block up to a 63, which is not crazy high, but it'll get the job done. We're gonna take the defense rebound down 1, leave the offense rebound exactly where it is. Now it's time for the physicals on this build, man. We're going with an 80 for the speed and an 80 for the acceleration. This build does need to be fast. We're gonna go with a 66 for the strength. With all the slashing that this build is gonna be able to do, trust me, you want that strength. Now we're gonna take the vertical up to an 85 so we can get all of the good contact dunks that we need. And then last but not least, we're gonna take that stamina up to a 90. And we have 22 finishing badges, 16 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 15 on defense. Like I said, you're gonna wanna add some to defense so you can go ahead and max out that gold, not gold, but the silver glove and the silver interceptor. You can core one, then get the other one from the extra badge points. Now, you also are gonna wanna put a couple extra badges into finishing. So that's just, literally that's your 4 right there. 2 in defense, 2 in finishing. All right, we can go ahead and talk about the takeovers on this build. We do get slashing, sharpshooting, playmaking, and lock takes. I will go with double slashing. We made this build with a 95 drive and dunk. Of course, you want to be able to use that to your maximum potential. Now, let's go ahead so I can show y'all the shades of, in case you missed it in the beginning of the video, man. We got shades of Kobe Bryant, Anthony Edwards and Zach LaVine, man, all pretty good dunkers at the time. You know, Kobe at the 8, he was kind of going crazy with the dunks. Anthony Edwards, if you haven't seen him, you missing out on a really good young player. And Zach LaVine, a dunk contest champ, or at least participant. I can't remember if he won or not. Let me know down in the comment section. But all right, let's get right into these badges, man, because the badges are really the most important part, and I want y'all to see how overpowered this build actually is. So starting off with the finishing badges, we actually are able to get all 3 tier 3 on gold if you add 2 more badges to this category. I actually think that would make this build so much better, but we will be having posterizer core. I feel like of the 3, that is the easiest one to core. You can literally just go in the Hall of Fame on my career, just call oops off of backdoor cuts, and you will get posterizer so fast it'll go crazy, man. I actually don't have a method for limitless takeoff just yet, so if you do, please let me know down in the comment section. I have a build with it on gold that does not have it cored yet, so if you can help me out with that, I would really appreciate it. Then we got slithery finisher on bronze, but like I said, you add a couple badges in there, you can get slithery finisher on gold as well. Then we got an aerial wizard, one of the best badges in my opinion. Yo, if you put this badge on, it takes your build to a whole new level. I really love this badge, and I feel like it isn't talked about enough. And then, well, mostly because oops are easy to catch, but you start catching some crazy ones, like those Giannis contact oop package type dunks. You start getting those when you put aerial wizard on. And then we got fearless finisher on silver. I literally just put that on there so I'd be able to make the badge requirement. And in tier 3, we got blinders cored on silver, man. It's kind of hard to core this one. I don't really think it's necessarily needed either. I mean, if you want to put like a limitless range on or agent 3s on, either one is fine, but I think both of those are only on bronze. So I mean, it really wouldn't add much benefit, you know what I'm saying? Then we got green machine on silver, catch and shoot on gold. That's the whole reason why we went with that 81 3 ball, so we can get that catch and shoot on gold. Then we got volume shooter on Hall of Fame. This badge will always be one of the most important badges on most builds if you shoot a lot. And then we got Claymore on gold, a very, very good badge for any build that's not, you know what I'm saying, like, that's not dribbling the ball a lot. Like, this build can dribble and it can do a lot with the ball, but if you want to, you know, add a little more to the shooting, I suggest you utilize this badge, man. It'll really help you out quite a bit. Now, these playmaking badges, man, we are all about this tier 2, but we do have clamp breaker cord in tier 3 on silver. Super easy badge to cord. Like, I don't even think you need to have a method. If you just play the game, you can get this cord. We got a silver, not silver, but we got a bronze bailout, and then a gold everything else in tier 2, gold hyperdrive, gold quick first step, and gold unpluckable, man. I love all 3 of these badges. Unpluckable, you can't do without that, man. I would highly suggest, if you have it on gold, I mean, if you can get it on gold, put it on gold. That if you need, you always need to run this the highest you can possibly get it, because the steals, bro, they taking the ball from people, man. Go ahead and secure the ball, man. Then we got quick first step. That goes without being said. This will help you be so much faster with the ball off those size up type moves. Hyperdrive, you know, do a crossover, go to the rim, and dunk that thing. This build got a crazy driving dunk. And last but not least, we got vice grip on silver, a very good badge, man. It'll help you not get those, you know, when you catch the ball and get plucked. It'll help you. Now for defense, this is where you should put, you know, the rest of those badges so you can get some more really good badges on defense, man. We got glove cord on bronze. That's super easy to get. Put it on rookie and go crazy. Interceptor, you can get those in the rec, super easy. Then we got menace on gold. I just like this badge. Well, mostly I picked this badge to hit that 10 badge requirement, but I actually like this badge. You can kind of like feel the difference when you start crowding dribblers and you see the animations that they get. Then we got box out beast on bronze, and then the most important badge for any off-ball defender, man, off-ball pest. This badge will help you kind of stop some of those cuts to the rim, especially if you got strength. It'll really help you hold your own. Now, that is it for this build, man. Let me know what y'all think about the build down in the comment section. Go crazy, man. Spam it up. Do it for the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. And like the video if you haven't already. But it's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Pile and paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got 'em talking nice to me. Guess that's why the